Today, we're going to talk about the difference between spending and investing. So when you spend, you're sending money out for something temporary. It's almost like you're squandering, you're spending your time, you're spending your money, you're spending your energy, you're spending your emotion. But when you invest, you're investing, you're being more selective, you're choosing, you're investing in something for a future harvest, you're investing for something to gain value and to gain momentum. So if you choose to not spend but to invest, you're going to have a better outcome in every aspect of your life. Your thoughts are constant. If you just stop for a second and listen to what's really going on in your head, you may see a coworker and go, oh, there's Sally. She's always so whiny. She's always so needy. She's always draining my energy. Your constant opinion of that person, of being a certain way, is reaffirming and enhancing and making concrete that behavior in that person. If you want to change the way that people interact with you and you want to change the way that people behave with you, then all you need to do is change the conversation that you're having about that person in your head quietly. Change your opinion, and it's revision. So you can revise things that happen in the moment. You can revise things that have happened in the past. So there's Sally, and the first thing that comes up into your mind is like, So instead of feeling, say, Sally. She's always making such an effort. She's always looking for solutions. And think of her in a positive way. And don't allow yourself to have a negative connotation of someone, even if they drive you crazy. Another example, let's just say your partner, your best friend. And in your mind you say, oh, I know that she's not going to be there. She's always late. Oh, I know he's not going to text me because he never texts me. He's always waiting for me to text him. If you have constant conversations in your head, you're spending your time, you're spending your energy, and you're spending your thoughts, and you're just letting things ramble, and you're not really taking any control of the situation. If people don't treat you the way you want, the only one that is to blame is you, because you need to take control of your thoughts and cast ideas that then will be reflected back to you. Many people don't want to hear it, that the world is your mirror, and the life that you have created around you is a mere reflection of the internal dialogue that you have inside of you. And it's that simple, and yet it's that complicated, because it's not that easy sometimes to change a habit of a certain person that disappoints you or annoys you. But you need to make an effort. So even if the effort is, there comes Sally, freeze. Try not to let that record play. Try to revise it. Let's say the last time you saw Sally, she came over and she borrowed your favorite pen and she took it and she never gave it back to you. And there's Sally, always taking stuff and never bringing it. Okay. So let's go back to the last time Sally came over and let's revise that. It's that simple. It's that simple. Here's Sally. Oh, Nikki, can I borrow your pen? Oh, let me have it. Okay. So here's me giving Sally the pen. Now I'm going to create a memory of her bringing me back that pen. Here comes Sally. And I can feel her saying, gee, Nikki, that pen was awesome. I looked it up online and I ordered 2. And here's your pen. And I got 1 for you. And I see her saying that to me as I'm seated here. I feel it. I feel her putting the pen in my hand. And I go, gee, thank you, Sally. You're always so considerate. And then drop it like a seed. You plant a seed. You don't keep digging it up and checking to see if that seed is sprouted. A seed must fall and a seed must die before it sprouts forward. So as you revise things that have happened to you, maybe it was a horrible experience in your childhood. Maybe it was your stepfather that slapped you, or your teacher that yelled at you, that embarrassed you, that made you pee in front of the class. Okay, now I'm talking like trauma. Go back. It may not take once or twice for you to really feel that you're there, but there will be that time where you can relive that and change that experience, and that reliving it becomes real, that for a second you feel it. When you've gotten that, drop it and let it go. And all of the cobwebs that are attached to that emotional thing that annoyed you or traumatized you will be severed forever. And revision is that simple. Don't ever go to sleep with something that has tormented you, that has happened during the day. No matter how big it is, go back. You got a letter. We're going to foreclose. We're going to take everything you have. Go back in your mind. Open that letter. Make that letter say what you want it to say. It's that simple. It sounds crazy, but you are a mirror. If you can really convince your subconscious mind and revise that and then drop it and not worry about it. If you keep worrying about it and you keep stressing about it, then you haven't really created a real vision memory in your subconscious mind. If I'm constantly worrying about a thing, let's say simple, your elbow hurts, and you're constantly waiting for that elbow to hurt and say, okay, I've done the revision. I see myself using my arm and the elbow's not hurting. But then as soon as you go to move the arm, you're like, is it going to hurt? Or am I going to do this? Is it going to hurt? You haven't dropped it. You're digging up that seed. The thing is to plant the idea, to feel it, to see it, and then to drop it. I dare you to try it. This is Pilates Master Nikki, and I'll see you in